All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Nikki and Brie Show. Brie, happy Juneteenth.
To you too, Nikki.
Well, thank you, sister. And to everyone out there, big celebration today. So happy Juneteenth to all of you. And Brie, so I'm really excited for today's episode.
I know you are.
We have a major badass that is about to come on. Now, since making my big return at WWE Monday Night Raw and announcing WWE Evolution, which is July 13th. If you guys are in Atlanta or around Atlanta, please make sure to go get your tickets. Also, make sure to tune in on Peacock. Okay. I was like, Brie, I really want to bring some of the badass female wrestlers, WWE superstars on our show. Try to do this maybe every Thursday, but leading up to Evolution, you know, just to give these women such a highlight because there's so much to them, not only inside the ring, but outside of the ring. But let's have our own little evolution here on the Nikki and Brie Show.
I love it.
Right?
I think it's a genius idea. And I look forward to speaking to every single woman that comes onto the Nikki and Brie Show. So I thought that's really fun. And you know what? What I love is Evolution, just being a part of the first one. Mm-hmm. There's just so much excitement around it. Everyone gets so excited to see an all women's premium live event. So you know what? I like that here on this show, we're going to get that excitement started now.
I agree, because if you have been tuning in, you, especially as of late, those women are carrying the show. They're incredibly entertaining, incredibly talented, of course. And they're carrying a lot of the segments. And I just think this is going to be massive. This women's premium live event. It's so weird to say because I want to say pay-per-view, but it's not pay-per-view anymore. But this PLE is going to be massive. And not only just going to be massive, but it's going to be incredible matches. And I just cannot wait to see it, maybe be a part of it, you know, so.
Well, and I think too, it's, you know, with the draft and all that, you see your females who are on Raw and the ones that are on SmackDown. It's going to be great that you'll get to see a blend. And I'm sure you'll see some of the NXT women wrestling on there too. So I feel like for fans and for someone like myself, because I'm a fan, it's so much fun to sit and start to think who's going to wrestle each other. You know,
the unique matchups.
The unique matchups. You start to put your dream matches. I want to see this one wrestle this one. And so.
Oh my gosh, I've already been doing that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder if this person's going to do it, or I would do it this way.
Or who's coming back. That's always a big question.
Hey, past, present, future. That's what evolution's all about. Okay, well, I mean, I say we stop teasing our audience and we let everyone know who's going to be joining the Nikki and Brie Show today. So she is a dynamic force in the wrestling world, a 2-time NXT champion, and a Slammy Award winner, known for her incredible athleticism, charisma, and groundbreaking presence in WWE's women's division. She was born and raised in Chile, so now I already have chills. I know everyone already knows who I'm talking about. And she is literally making waves around the world. So please welcome to our show, the fierce, okay, Brie, you have to let me know if I say this right, and she will too, Stephanie Vaquer.
Can I just say something to you?
Yeah.
Before I ask her something, how did you mess up her last name on live television? You're half Mexican.
No, I try to add a little spice. And we have her here right now.
Oh, I know we do. And I'm going to ask her feelings on you not saying her last name correctly. Can you just say it one more time so we all know, you know?
Right. Hi, Stephanie.
Hello.
Hello. Good. Okay, so I need to say your last name because this went viral. And I had stopped you in the hallway just because I wanted to say it with a Latin presence. I wanted to give it that spice. Mm-hmm. And then with nerves and then hearing, I kept asking like the writers, commentators, wait, how do I say it again? Because I don't want to get this wrong. And then I go out there and I try to say it with a little spice. And I should, I guess, just said Vaquer. But can you say it how you say it?
Yeah.
Do you say your hash? But that's
Vaquer.
Wait.
Well, she
Vaquer.
rolls.
Yeah, really good.
Vaquer.
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 Okay,
Holy
so
moly.
but I had that in my head. And then I'm listening to then how like the commentators say it and the writers. And it's kind of crazy how viral it went, right?
Yeah. It's I know it's difficult to say the R.
Yeah.
Vaquer.
Vaquer.
But no, you say it good.
Yeah, Vaquer.
There you
So
go.
it was just nerves that hit.
Nerves will do that sometimes. We never know what will happen when we're under some nerves.
I'm never going to say it wrong again. That is for sure.
Oh, we know. Out of all the things you can go viral for. Stephanie, so you don't do many interviews in English?
No, English for me is a little difficult yet.
Yeah.
So, but if you speak slow, I can understand a lot. Maybe I can speak a lot, but I understand.
I love that. You know, you sound so much like our stepmom when she speaks English, Anna. Now I know you're from Chile and she's from Mexico, but you both have that same accent when you speak English, right?
And it's sexy. It's like
So
that
sexy.
Selma Hayek accent.
I agree.
But we will speak slow because sometimes I will tell you the Bellas can speak very fast. So we will make sure to speak slow. And when my dad speaks Spanish to me, I always have to tell him, can you please slow down? Like,
I know.
it's easier when it's slow. But Stephanie, thank you so much for coming onto the Nikki and Brie Show. We're so excited to have you. And, you know, Nikki and I, we feel like we know so much about you, but we want our listeners to know more about you because, you know, you guys are on the road to evolution. You have Night of Champions, yes, coming up, but evolution. And if there's one thing that people know on the Nikki and Brie Show is we love supporting women. Mm-hmm. And so what was it that inspired you to wrestle?
Wow. I don't know. Wrestling for me is my life. And I can say one person inspired me for this. I have a lot wrestler and female wrestler. I say, okay, she's awesome. She's amazing. So, but I can say just one person inspired me. Maybe no wrestler. My dad inspired me for follow my dream all the time. So maybe no wrestling, but for me, wrestling is my life. But the person experienced me for follow my dream in wrestling is my dad.
I love that. And I saw your video on Instagram about your dad and for Father's Day. And that was so beautiful. And you can tell how much he's inspired you and motivated you. And it's so true that in some of the things we do, whether it's professional sports or whatever we get into, it necessarily doesn't have to be someone in the industry that motivates us or inspires us to get into it. It's just the people around us that lead us in that way of being that. So I love that it's your dad who has inspired you most and your passion for wrestling. He must be so proud.
Yeah, and he maybe he don't understand nothing about wrestling, and but he really believed in me and pushed me for good things. So it's my hero. He doesn't know nothing about wrestling. Maybe no professional wrestling, but wrestler. But yeah, it's my hero.
I love that.
My inspiration.
That's so cute. And how old were you when you started wrestling?
21.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And how is it going, you know, being born and raised in Chile and then moving to Orlando, Florida? Was that a hard move?
Maybe no. It's hard because you need to change everything in your life, the apartment, friends, family, everything. But no, first time I changed everything because I born in Chile, but when I was 19, I went to Japan, I went to Mexico and moved here. So it's for me, it's not my first time move and change everything in my life. And I love Orlando. I really love USA. So it's good, but yeah, it's hard because you need. I miss my family. I miss my friends. Everything, but I really feel good here. So it's big change, but good, really good.
I love it. So what's one Chilean dish you wished you could bring from home to the States?
We I don't know. Maybe no. I can because I love the my grandma food, and I
Oh,
can bring here. But when I go to Chile, I eat a lot.
I
So
bet. Good food.
Yes. And
good.
you know, when you talk about how you've moved around a lot, because I did know how you were in Mexico and Japan, and that's what I'm so in awe about you, because you have conquered so many different federations of wrestling in different territories, and being a champion of all of those, which has been so incredible to see. And I just love the impact that you've already had coming into WWE.
I have a long career, 10 years, but long time ago, 7 years ago, uh, I I did a tryout for WWE, and yeah, 8 or 7 years ago, I think seven, and I did, but no good. I'm green. I
Yeah.
need learn more. So uh, in the beginning, for me, I feel a lot frustration. Like say, okay, WWE is my dream, and I'm not ready, but I really want. So I think I start to train in different discipline and say, okay, I go to Mexico, I go to learn more, and I need to go for all the world, all the planet, and learn different style and really conquers
Right.
continent
Yeah.
and
Yes.
Yeah.
conquers styles and learn. So the last 7 years, I worked really hard. And in Japan, in Mexico, I learned Mexican style. Go to Japan, I learned Japanese style and the Japanese language a little bit. Maybe
Oh,
my
amazing.
Japanese, yeah, maybe my Japanese is better than my English.
Oh, wow. I
And
love it.
yeah, it's weird. I speak more Japanese than English, but and the style, I love Japanese style. So after everything, finally my dream WWE called me, and really, I it's my dream. It's my dream. I really work hard every day, and when I say every day, it's every day for I want to be the best, and WWE for me is my dream, and work hard. Everything before is just one goal. Come here, and now I'm here, so I'm so happy, and I continue work hard.
Yeah. And you see it
Congrats.
because you've already had such incredible impact in the women's division, and it hasn't been that long. But what I love about you when I watch you is you have incredible confidence, not only when you walk to the ring, but your presence in the ring. Like, you give a feeling as a wrestler of being in such control. And you could see that in how either the men or the women work, but you're always just so confident in your movement. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I was rooting hard for you the other night, and I was so happy Asuka was back, but then I was so mad when she won, and I was like, no, Stephanie should have won. You were so great in that match, and I like got so lost in it. But I've realized that with you, you and your character and your presence, you really get lost in it. Remember when I was
Oh,
telling you,
yeah.
I'm like, Brie, you have to watch her wrestle. She takes her time. She tells a story. She just has a certain confidence about her. And then your moves are unreal. You could tell you've learned from all these different countries and style of wrestling, and you bring it all together, which makes you so unique and have such great
Right.
impact.
Well, and I just admire, Stephanie, your work ethic, how hard you work, and the fact, a lot of people, like if they get rejected, they might think, something else is meant to be. You didn't. You instead went and just like you said, conquered the different countries and territories, and you made something really beautiful and special out of that. And I'll be honest, when I first started wrestling, I almost wish someone told me Like, hey, why don't you go wrestle in Mexico first, go wrestle in Japan, then come back? I honestly, and I'll tell my kids, like, because, having 2 pro wrestler parents, the one thing I'll tell Birdie and Buddy, if they want to get in the business, I will say, go wrestle in Mexico, go wrestle over in England, Japan, even head to Australia. Because I think there's something about that.
Yeah.
And it makes you a better talent. It makes you all around better. That is for sure. I missed out on all that. Yeah. I'm kind of like, if I could rewind, I would definitely go. Actually, it's never too late.
Yeah. So I have a question. So if you could have any match at Evolution, who would you want to go up against?
Wow. Difficult question.
I know. That's a hard one.
Because many wrestlers, female wrestlers, is amazing wrestlers. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I can't say just one person.
Yeah.
I try to be ready for more experience, or like different kind of matches. But for wrestler, I think everyone amazing wrestler. So
yeah. And
I
do
can
you
say
prefer?
Just one.
No, and I agree. That. It's so hard. I mean, even coming back and, maybe potentially having a match, I will get asked that too. And I'm like, everyone's great. You can do something with everyone. You can tell a great story. You can have a great match. But I have a question. What do you prefer being, babyface or heel?
Wow. All my career, heel. All my career.
That's
and
what
now
I thought,
in
yeah.
WWE, baby face, but I feel good. I really enjoy my heel career, but now I feel different because people here, the crown here, really love me and really love the crown here. So I think now for me, be baby face is perfect. Yeah, I really enjoy the baby face now.
I agree. And I have to say that move, the Devil's Kiss, I mean, that is just everyone loves it. And when you and Rhea had that spot at Money in the Bank, I was like, that's
what
epic.
I was going to say. I feel like you and Rhea should have a match at Evolution. I'd want to see that.
Yeah.
And also, I'd want to see you give my sister the Devil's Kiss. So, I would pay for that too.
Hey, I would love to be a heel in the division. Believe me. You know me. See, I thrive. I love being a baby face. It's such a great connection, but I love being a heel. I think being a heel is so fun character-wise. And that was majority of my career. It was being a heel. So, but it is fun when you naturally are a baby face because of the crowd. That's always such a good feeling, because I feel like with you as a baby face and even how I've been, we still get to be ourselves in a way. We're still sassy and fiery and, get to come out
for sure.
So, which I love.
It's fun. It's fun.
It is.
Something before we play, we do have a fun game.
We have a fun game.
But before we get into the game, my last question I have for you is, you're really building a strong, incredible legacy. At the end of the day, what do you want people to walk away and think of you?
Wow.
I know, a lot of hard questions.
Good question. Yeah.
I know, the nosy, deep Bellas.
Yeah.
I think, La Primera means? La Primera?
La Primera.
Like first?
The first, yeah. La Primera means the first one. It's because I am the first South American woman in WWE and Japan and Mexico and title and a lot of things. And where I can explain that, it's like, for me, before I really want to come here and I really want to be a pro wrestler, but I know have people for say, okay, I can follow these people, Latino or these people, because nobody.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I don't know if you understand my broken English.
No, I know. I totally get what you mean.
but for me, I think, what you say in English, I think pioneer, pioneer, like the first, pioneer,
Oh, pioneer.
pioneer,
Pioneer.
Yeah, a pioneer.
pioneer,
Yes.
pioneer. So
Yes.
for me, is this is important because I know it's hard, and when you a woman, it's more hard. So
Yeah.
I really appreciation, before me long time ago, like you too,
Yeah.
you did a lot thing for the women's division.
Oh,
So
thank
for
you.
me, it's important. Yeah, and I appreciate you because now, thank you. Now we can stay here. And for me, it's important now do something for the next generation, and the women's division grew up more and more.
For sure.
I so agree.
And-
And I love, sorry, Brie. You're right. You are totally paving your own way. You are someone who is, and like when you say the first one, you are self-made. You came from a country that I can only imagine, especially the women and young girls that you are giving hope, but you never took no for an answer.
Right.
And you to take that jump of going, here I'm in Chile, now I'm going to go to Japan and Mexico. That's massive. People don't just move to countries, don't know the language, and are like, I am going to learn this. You are rare. You are a first one, and not to have like, you had your dad as inspiration, and it wasn't like it was a wrestling family or a wrestling background. It was just, my baby girl has these dreams and I'm going to support her. And I think that's so beautiful. And this is what I'm loving about the women's division is, and it makes you proud then of our blood, sweat, and tears, is like you all take it to such the way next level, but it's also your stories. It's your grit and your grace and your own blood, sweat, and tears. And it's paving a whole new way for women, but also the younger generation that are looking up to you. And I do. And it's true. The titles that you've won, no one else has. Like you are in your own world there and will be your own legacy.
And what I think is so great is, to our listeners listening, even if you're not trying to make it as a wrestler, make it in life. Stephanie's story is very inspiring. She was told no 7 years ago and it didn't stop her. Instead, she went out there and she conquered many countries, came back being trilingual. I mean, that I can't even be bilingual and I'm half Mexican. I'm like poquito español. It's awful.
Yeah.
And like, but what you did, and for anyone in life who, is scared when they get told no and they think it's game over, you inspire people to keep going. And so I really admire that. And I'm going to be rooting for you because you're just starting here in WWE on that main roster. And I cannot wait to see what you're capable of doing, because we already see all the greatness. And I know with these women up there, you're going to make magic happen. So I'm excited.
You will. And when we started this idea of, okay, let's, leading up to Evolution, let's bring women on. And you were my first. Like, I was like,
Nikki, yeah.
I said no. Stephanie is my
like,
first choice. Like, I really want her on.
Thank you.
Like, I've fallen in love with this girl. She is amazing. And watching her, I'm just in awe. Like, I'm obsessed with your wrestling style and your confidence. Like I said, in the ring, I love all of it so much. And so, yes.
I agree. So now I say we play a little game. The language is going to flip.
Yes.
So we're going to play a game called Spanish Word Rumble. Okay, Stephanie. So this is going to be a fun game. It's clear Nikki needs a little extra work when it comes to Spanish words.
Wow.
So we're going to play a game of Spanish Word Rumble. And it's who can say each Spanish word the best. And Stephanie, you are going to be our Spanish coach and referee. And you're going to tell us who pronounces each word right and who needs more practice. So we're going to actually see who's the better Latina between Nikki and I.
Okay, first of all, I speak better Spanish than you.
I just don't think I have the confidence, but I'm going to whoop your butt right now.
Okay.
So our producer is going to put up a word, and Nikki and I. So who gets to go first?
I'll go first. Fabulosa.
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 Oh, shit. Fabulosa.
Almost.
Okay.
Almost. Dang it.
Okay, let's see if you can redo it.
Fabulosa.
Fabulosa.
I did better.
Fabulosa.
Fabulosa. Fabulosa.
Fabulous.
Yeah, perfect.
Ah, see, I got the
Fabulosa.
perfect.
Bitch. All right, next word.
Oh. Luchadora.
Luchadora.
Yes. Luchadora.
Who did it better, Brie or Nikki?
The first one.
Aha,
I can
Nikki.
see you.
Damn it.
Thank you, bitch. 2-0.
Fuck.
I love it. Oh, dang.
And G's are usually...
Shoot.
Okay, I think I know.
Okay, you want to go first?
Un jalinero.
Okay, now me.
Almost.
Fuck.
Un gallinero.
Almost.
Shoot.
Un gallinero.
Oh, gallinero.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
L.
hard one.
Twice as G.
Oh.
Gallinero.
That threw me. Un jalinero.
Gallinero.
Un gallinero.
Un
Yes.
gallinero.
Un gallinero.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I say we give it to me because I have chickens.
No. Oh, we love this.
Yeah. I better get this one right.
Yeah.
Champana.
Champana.
Champaña.
Oh, shoot.
Campaña.
Oh,
No.
because in English, the N with this
Tilde?
In Spanish, you say ñ,
Enye.
but this letter is no in English, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Enye. So
Like
champagne.
champaña.
Champaña.
Champaña. Champaña. I gotta start saying that in my tasting room.
Champaña.
Champaña.
No, that was like sounded Italian, huh? Champaña.
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 Coqueto. Wait, is that cocaine?
No, it's flirting.
Oh, sorry. I saw, and then there was like the white. I don't know. I
Oh, the
got-
white chalk.
I was like, oh my gosh, wait. And then I said it. I'm like, oh.
Okay, let me see if I can get this. Coqueto. No. Coqueteo.
Oh, wait.
Coqueteo.
Yes.
Coqueteo.
Perfect.
Yes.
Coqueteo.
Yeah, perfect.
Coqueteo.
Coqueteo.
Okay.
Brie got that one for sure.
Okay, me too.
Flirting.
Oh, we know this.
Oh.
La gemelas.
Las gemelas.
But we probably said that.
Las gemelas.
Las.
Yes.
Oh, we said. Shoot.
Las gemelas.
Gemelas.
Las gemelas.
Perfect.
Gemelas. Yeah. See, it's there, Stephanie. Like,
We need
we were
confidence.
raised with our father where he spoke Spanish all the time, but then he just stopped. And so we have it deep down inside us.
We just gotta
We just
wake
gotta
it
pray.
up.
We got to wake it up.
Let's see this one.
Yeah, no, but I understand because when you don't use, usually, you forget.
You
Yeah,
do.
this,
That
you
is
need
for
to
sure.
use.
Rudo.
Oh, yes.
Rudo.
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 That's definitely you a lot.
Rudo.
Rudo.
I'll take it. Yes, I'm a rudo.
Yeah.
Rudo.
Yeah. You say the R really
Yeah.
good. Rudo.
Ooh,
Rudo.
Yeah.
rudo.
Yes, really good. Rudo.
Hermosa.
Hermosa.
Yeah, hermosa.
Ooh, hermosa. Look at, we're getting into it now.
Yeah.
Vida sana.
Yes.
Yeah. Vida sana.
Perfect. Vida sana.
Yeah. Should we do two? One more?
Healthy life.
Yeah, let's do one more. Sudo.
Salud.
Oh, salud.
Oh my gosh.
Salud.
Salud. I definitely kicked her ass in this
Salud.
game.
Shit.
Salud.
Salud.
Oh, I love
Salud.
that.
I know you like the wine,
Yes.
and I'm Chilean, so in Chile the wine is really good. So next time I bring for you guys Chilean wine.
I
Ooh,
would
we'd love
it.
that.
I love Chilean wine.
Me too.
And we rarely
really
buy it.
'Cause
But
they-
you are right. People don't realize like Chilean wine is delicious.
Well, and they do say this is the environment.
Delicious also.
Yeah, there you go. The environmentalist in me, because of the global warming and stuff, actually Chilean, the regions are becoming some of the best because of weather and wind and all the things you need to make good wine. Chile's getting it.
Well, you bring us Chilean wine, and then we'll bring you some Bonita Bonita. Yeah.
Perfect.
I love it. Well, Stephanie, before we let you go, we always like to wrap up our episodes with a little inspiration affirmation. Is there, and even if you have to say it in Spanish, say it in Spanish, but is there a motto or a quote or a mantra you live by?
Yeah. Yeah, in Spanish because I need to feel.
Yes, do it. Do it in Spanish.
Thank you. Cuando uno trabaja duro y cuando uno realmente sacrifica por algo que le apasiona, estoy segura que todo sacrificio y todo esfuerzo siempre tiene recompensas.
Ooh,
And
I
so
feel like I
I'm
kind of
gonna-
got some of that.
It was something about sacrificing,
Working hard.
making probably sacrifices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
And I say when you work hard and sacrifice for your passion and really passion and you really respect and love something, and always when you wait, what you say, that sacrifice always give you rewards.
It does. Amen, sister.
You just gave me goosebumps.
It's so true. And even our moms who tune in can relate to that, because when you sacrifice for your child and you think of the love they give and how that child grows up because the mom
Blossoms.
sacrificed for them. Yeah. So then imagine also putting that into your career, making those sacrifices to be better, to work harder. I like that. That is like, I love that. That is so good.
And Stephanie, you're the poster child for that. So you nailed it. And it's been fun because you're literally like, you're proof that that's what happens. You sacrifice for your passions and your love for something good will come. And so thank you.
Thank you. So everyone make
Thank
sure
you.
to tune in to Monday Night Raw every Monday on Netflix. Tune in to Stephanie. She will be kicking ass there, as well as all these incredible PLEs.
All right, everyone. We will put Stephanie Vaquer's, all her things in the bio where you can follow her and see her journey. You've seen how far she's come.
Yeah.
And she is on Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and you can see her journey. And let's see what she's going to do at Evolution.
That is right.
Okay, until next Thursday, we'll have another badass WWE superstar. Make sure to tune in on Monday to see what Nikki and I are up to.
Right. Tune in Monday night. See maybe what I'm up to.
And this episode will be on our YouTube channel, and also you'll see videos on our Facebook, TikTok, and IG.
That's right. Brie, I told you how much you were going to love her.
I love her.
So think of how you love her, and when you connect that with her wrestling and her character and all of it, she's like literally one of my faves.
Oh my God.
I mean, fallen in love.
Right. And
Yeah.
I kind of want to say she's like a Bella triplet. And I'm
Honestly.
saying like look-wise and the whole thing. I'm like, oh my
I know.
God.
And
She's
people
so-
don't start headlines like
I
Bree
know,
saying whatever.
I know. Like,
No,
don't take, that's not
but-
the one thing you have to take from this.
But
so.
she just makes you feel so proud of what you've done in your career, right?
Yes, and I'm inspired by her, and just at my age at 41, she inspires me that if I hear no, like nope, I'm gonna work my ass off to get that yes.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, these women, because I've gotten to get to know some of them just being in the locker room, and they have incredible stories, and they are all so kind and humble, and they all, like, they have great stories. They've worked hard, but they appreciate being there so much, and they appreciate being with each other.
I love it.
I know.
And
even Bailey and I were talking about it, like just how incredible it is right now.
Yeah,
It
and they do
really
incredible
is.
work in the ring. So
They do.
it's been such a pure joy. All right, everyone. Well, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on the Nikki and Brie Show on Monday.
That's right.